Welcome to
This is
Eureka Brahma.
where we try to have conversation on science and ancient Hindu philosophy.
In this first video on the evolution of Earth, that is, a 4.6 billion year journey, we are going to discuss, in short, what happened 4.6 billion years ago. So let's begin.
The agenda of the video is split in 3 parts. Part 1 describes the names of the 6 stages in the evolution of Earth. Part 2 describes short details on the 6 stages of evolution of Earth. And Part 3 discusses in details, but not getting lengthy, the first stage in evolution of Earth, that is formation of the Earth 4.6 billion years ago. Let us begin.
Let us first understand the main stages in the evolution of Earth, along with an approximate timeline, and there are 6 stages, and these are: first is formation of Earth. That event took place approximately 4.6 billion years ago.
The second is Hadean Eon, that happened between 4.6 to 4 billion years ago. The third is Archean Eon, that happened between 4.0 to 2.5 billion years ago. The fourth is Proterozoic Eon, that happened between 2.5 billion years ago to 541 million years ago. The fifth stage, that is Phanerozoic Eon, that happened 541 million years ago up to present, and it is divided into 3 major eras. And in these 3, the first one is Paleozoic era, that happened between 541 to 252 million years ago. The second is Mesozoic era, that happened between 252 to 66 million years ago. And the third is Cenozoic era, that happened between 66 million years ago and has its span up to present. Then the sixth stage is Holocene epoch, that happened between approximately 11,700 years ago and has its span up to present.
So we discuss a bit more, but in very short, on these 6 eras in the following slides. And finally, in this video, we shall take up a detailed but not lengthy discussion on the first epoch, that is, formation of Earth. So let us begin with the first one, that is formation of Earth. This stage comprised of following. Earth formed from a cloud of gas and dust, that is, solar nebula, around the young sun. There were heavy bombardment by asteroids and comets. The surface was molten, gradually cooled to form a solid crust. The second stage, that is, Hadean Eon, comprised of intense volcanic activity, no stable continents or oceans. Formation of the moon, that was likely due to a collision with a Mars-sized body, Theia. Formation of Earth's early atmosphere, that was mostly hydrogen, methane, ammonia, etc. And finally, the water vapor began to condense into oceans. The third stage, that is, Archean Eon, comprised of formation of the first stable continents and oceans. First life appeared in the form of simple single-celled organisms, that is, prokaryotes like bacteria. Anaerobic organisms dominated, that is, no oxygen in atmosphere.
The fourth stage, that is Proterozoic Eon, comprised of oxygen revolution, known as Great Oxidation Event, which took place approximately 2.4 billion years ago, as a result of which the photosynthetic cyanobacteria produced oxygen. Further, one of the most important events in this era was formation of ozone layer, which became foundation for saving human population, of course, millions of years later, from the catastrophic damages arising out of ultraviolet rays of sun. Evolution of eukaryotic cells, that is, cells with nuclei. Again, one of the most important events in this era that laid the foundation for evolution of biolife on Earth. Then, finally, the first multicellular life forms appeared. The fourth stage, that is, Phanerozoic Eon, is split into 3 major eras, that is, Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era, and Cenozoic era. So let us see the first one, that is, Paleozoic era. It comprised of explosion of life, referred to as Cambrian explosion, appearance of first fish, land plants, insects, amphibians, and reptiles. Formation of supercontinent Pangaea. This era ended with Permian-Triassic extinction, Earth's largest extinction event.
The second era of Phanerozoic eon is Mesozoic era. It comprised of age of dinosaurs and reptiles. First mammals and birds appeared. Breakup of Pangaea into modern continents begins. This era ended with asteroid impact that caused Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction, wiping out dinosaurs. The Cretaceous-Paleogene, or KPE extinction event, also known as the KT extinction, was a mass extinction of approximately 76% of plant and animal species on Earth about 66 million years ago. It is best known for the extinction of all non-avian dinosaurs. The event is widely believed to have been caused by an asteroid impact at Chicxulub in the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, which is marked by the Chicxulub impact crater. Then there is Cenozoic era, which is the third and final part of Phanerozoic eon. It comprised of age of mammals and birds, rise of flowering plants, grasses, evolution of primates, then humans. Ice ages occurred in the Quaternary period, approximately 2.6 million years ago onwards. And finally, in this era, the Homo sapiens evolved approximately 300,000 years ago.
Finally, the sixth stage, that is, Holocene and Anthropocene, that is, present epochs, comprises of two periods. The first is Holocene, which start from approximately 11,700 years ago and spans up to the present. In this period, the events to be highlighted are development of human civilization, agriculture, cities, technology. The second period of this stage, that is, Anthropocene, which is a proposed one, starts from approximately 200 years ago and spans up to the present. In this period, the events to be highlighted are marked by human impact on Earth systems, that is, climate change, pollution, mass extinctions, etc.
Thank you for watching. Now we shall explore first stage, that is, formation of Earth, which took place approximately 4.6 billion years ago.
Our planet's incredible transformation spans 4.6 billion years. This presentation explores Earth's evolution through key geological and biological milestones that shaped our world. As Earth grew, it got hotter. So hot, in fact, that the inside started to melt. The heavy stuff, like iron and nickel, sank to the center, forming Earth's core. Lighter materials rose to the top, forming the mantle and crust. Just like oil and water separate, the layers of Earth began to take shape. Then came the volcanoes. As the planet cooled a little, volcanoes erupted non-stop, releasing tons of gases. This created the primitive atmosphere, filled with water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases. But no oxygen yet. That would come much later. And that was the beginning of Earth. From dust and fire to land and sky, our planet has an incredible story. And this is just chapter 1. In the next video, we discuss the Hadean Eon, 4.54 to 4.0 billion years ago, where we shall talk about molten surface, early oceans, moon formation, and first rocks.